But I worked there for 2 years, and I worked there to try to get closer to wakeboarding. And ultimately, it kind of took me away from it. And riding that desk was not the highlight of my life, and it's not where I was going to die. So I had to get out of there.
I approve waterboarding. They're talking about wakeboarding. The thing about wakeboarding, every trick is an invert.
Backside
air railing.
a new dimension.
All right, we are back. Another episode of the Grab Matters podcast. Today we welcome on a very special guest, Maxx Evans. Maxx with 2 X's. How's it going?
What's up, Hunter? Doing good today. How are you doing, man?
Good. I'm glad to have you. I'm very excited to run this podcast with you because we've been friends for a while, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
So it's good to get you in the studio talking wakeboarding. So first one, easy question.
Okay.
Favorite grab?
Oof. Favorite grab? Probably either melon or tail grab, just depending on the day.
Okay. I've seen a lot of melons from you, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I
like
love the melon.
Melon poke, yeah.
Melon poke. Super good. You poke it, front foot, super heavy. Just push it right out there.
Yeah.
Right out in the sky.
All right, second question. Who is the most likely member of the Zuupack to get arrested?
For sure, Bobby. No thought about that. He'd be doing some risky stuff sometimes.
Bobby Trammell, for those who don't know.
Bobby
Tall
Danger,
cat.
dude.
Bobby Danger, true.
Lives by the name. Lives and dies by the name.
That's true. I should have guessed it.
Yeah.
Of course. He's probably been arrested. I'm not going to make any accusations here, but he may or may not have been arrested.
A couple times.
Okay, so I do want to get into, because you were in Europe, Germany, recently. I want to get into that because we saw each other there.
Yeah.
And this was your first time going to Europe, yeah?
Second time to Europe. First time in Germany.
Okay.
Me, Luke, and John Bonnet went over to Lithuania 2 or 3 years ago for Wake Duel, which was a super sick experience and opportunity. And felt awesome to be able to go back and see all the homies again and kind of see what's up. Germany's insane for wakeboarding, man.
Yeah. And I feel like the Lithuania, you guys just went there for the contest and then came right back?
Yeah, we stayed maybe an extra week total, a couple days on the before and a couple days after too. And we filmed while we were out there. So we checked out all the parks in Lithi and pretty stoked.
Yeah, it was sick. Okay. Talk about Germany though, because like this was your first time in Germany and I feel like that's definitely a different vibe.
Man, incredible. So we started out at Langenfeld, which is an insane cable. They have, I think they're going into their 50th year of operations this year, which is insane to see how the infrastructure has been built up and just what they've done with it. It's crazy. They have 4 different cables on site, some 2.0s as well, every feature you could ever dream of. And even their basic cables are sicker than some US spots, honestly.
Dude. Yeah, they definitely are.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what was like your impression? Because you guys went for Langenfeld Open.
Yeah.
You and Luke. What was your first impressions showing up, being like a contest rider there, like being a participant?
Yeah, it was pretty wild, actually. Didn't really feel any nerves because it didn't feel real the whole time, to be honest. Like, it was just such an epic event. It was just like, no way this is happening. There were so many moments that were just like, what? Like, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Insane. Getting to shred the setup was awesome. Luke did unreal during the event. I'm so proud of the kid. Like, he has been hungry for it, and he's been grinding all year. Came out of an injury strong. Really just has been trying to do his best, and it's been sick to.
I was going to ask, how was it to see Luke get third? Because Luke Holmes got third at LAO this year.
Yeah, insane to see him on the podium. He battled with that the entire time. He had a little bit of an injury happen during one of the qualifying rounds. He pulled his ab muscle during one of the air trick sections, and
classic,
just classic. Not prepared, but he did great, all things considered, and really proud of the kid.
Yeah,
really put it down.
I was very excited for him because I feel like, I've known you and Luke and for a while, and it was just like watching him throughout the entire day, like working through the contest. And
dude, it is no joke. The riders that compete in that event are so dialed. Like, everyone who competes is a competitor and could end up in the finals.
Yeah.
Like, it was insane.
Absolutely. And Luke, I feel like stepped it up when he needed to in that contest, and then also like did the run that he needed to get through. And it was like, he played it smart, and he also like rode very well. So it was cool to see. So I want you to compare the scene over there to over here, because you know the American scene pretty well. Yeah. You've gone across the country, seen a bunch of cables, and then you went over there. So compare.
For sure. The U.S. is tricky, right? Because we have a lot of love for the sport over here. There's a lot of passion driving wakeboarding, but it's not quite the same as it is over in Europe. In Europe, I don't know whether it's just the access, the ease, the infrastructure, the money, the availability of it, building. Like in the U.S., to set up a park, you have to put in so much effort, permitting, money, electricity, make sure the water is good. There's so many different parts of the process where I feel like a lot of the park owners, they open up the park, but they haven't seen it through completely. So it's kind of like more bare bones. While over in Europe, it seems like they're really thinking about everything from step one all the way to the opening ceremonies.
Yeah.
Like opening the park.
Yeah.
The riding, incredible, man. There's so many young riders over there. Like, it's insane.
It is wild,
like,
dude.
Bro, it was so cool to just have that kind of feedback where, like, over here, you know, the crews are, like, more, I guess, popping, where I have my crew. I ride with my homies that are my age, but I don't really see a lot of people my age that are ripping. Over there, it's like everyone's, like, mid-20s, like, really getting after it. Like, they love the sport. Yeah. Every day they want to be riding, so.
Yeah. 100%, dude. That's okay. So yeah, I feel like cables over there are more dialed for like a few different reasons. I'm not saying that there aren't some dialed here, but like sometimes I feel like in an American cable, you'll just show up and it's like just the cable.
Yeah.
There isn't a great spot to hang out. Like there isn't all these other things. Where over there, it's like everything, restaurant, everything dialed.
I would say like American cable is more what you make of it, while European cables kind of provide.
They make it.
Yeah, they make it for you.
That's a really good way to put it.
Yeah,
I agree with that for sure. So I guess, did it motivate you when you went over there for wakeboarding, or did it make you sad?
It motivated me, man, because it feels like that's just right around the corner for us here in the U.S. If enough people get to experience that, we can bring all of that knowledge back here and help the scene grow even more over here. It's insane. Like, it's possible.
I feel like once after I went for the first time, I was like, dude, if you're into cable wakeboarding and you can somehow afford to get over there, whether it's for a contest or just for fun or whatever, like
I say just go,
dude. Go. Like do it, because your mind will be blown at. And I'm not exaggerating, dude. Like you'll show up and you'll be like, there are so many people into wakeboarding.
It's insane.
They're into it.
Yeah,
it's so sick.
More than a lifestyle. It's like a sport. It's bigger than a sport. It's just like it's how they live.
Yeah, we're glazing the Euro scene hard, but I think it deserves it.
It deserves
for sure.
it. It definitely deserves it. It got me pretty hyped to make it back for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
It was a little tough for me over there. I was dealing with a little bit of an injury while I was out there. I separated my AC joint in my shoulder before I went to Germany, so I wasn't riding at my potential, but it definitely motivated me to like get my shit back and get stronger.
Yeah, absolutely. So what did you think of the setup at LAO?
It was super fun. It was not probably as crazy as it's been in past years, but I had a blast on it. I got to ride it, found some cool, unique lines. I think it did everything it needed to for the contest.
I think it was great to watch, too. It had a lot of fun stuff to watch. You guys did some winching over there, too? Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
We tried. We definitely tried to do some winching. We had more busts than spots. We probably got kicked out of 3 or 4 spots and made one happen, which was pretty sick. I got the only, I think, winch clip of the trip, so pretty hyped.
Okay.
You can catch that in high vis coming from Slingshot.
Oh, the name is locked in.
The name is locked in.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm supposed to drop it.
It just dropped now. You just dropped it.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Jeff will be hyped.
Yeah.
High vis, okay.
We're working on the first trailer for it right now.
Interesting.
Got some timelines, so yeah.
Do we have a timeline of when it might come out, or is that still
that's above my pay grade?
Not enough filming yet has been done to lock in a.
Yeah,
we'll get Wes and talk to him because he's kind of the front man. Yeah,
for sure. Okay. He's running the show on that, and they have such an advantage because what was going to be the next Coalition movie has just kind of transformed into this high vis project.
Interesting. Okay.
So all of the Space Mob clips that they had already filmed, they're going to be, and they're sick. Like Derry's got some fucking epic.
Yeah. Okay, I was about to say. So like this is. We'll talk about this in the next shop talk, obviously, but like Derry's just a recent addition to Slingshot, and obviously, he's going to be filming for this movie.
Amazing
so
pickup.
That will be very exciting to see what he comes up with. Because it's Derry.
They're sitting on shit, man, for real. Like,
and they're going to be stacking too.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's good to see. It's good to see. All right, so I think we do talk about you're a Florida boy, right?
I am Florida boy.
So run through the early days growing up in Florida, and then did you get to start behind the boat or the cable?
I actually started on cable.
Wow.
But I got a little bit of a water ski background. My first time ever being out on the water was on a pair of skis up at a summer camp up in Maine. And I rode with this guy, Peter Farber. He was like water ski legend and taught me everything I knew about getting on the water, about teaching people, about driving the boat, stuff like that. But they had this super weird outlook on wakeboarding. It was hated. It was just like total like ski snowboard vibes from the mountain back in the day.
Yeah.
At that camp. So,
Johnny Capahala, dude.
yeah, I couldn't touch they couldn't even say the word at that place. Honestly,
Die hard skiers.
Die-hard skiers for sure. And I was pretty lucky because where I was raised was maybe 25 minutes from Revolution Cable Park in Florida. So one year, my mom actually took me out there, both my parents, for my birthday, invited all my friends, rented out the park, didn't tell me. Knew I was super into this water ski stuff, but we never had a boat or nothing. So it was tough. And yeah, they rented out the park, invited all the homies out. And literally day one, I hit a feature and I got hooked because I ate shit on the feature. I literally like tried to 50-50 this big rooftop, slipped out, rode it on my ass, and just came out like loving it. Like absolutely love at first bite on that shit.
Well, they ran out the park. That's fucking sick, though.
Yeah.
First time. That's definitely a good way to have a good first impression of wakeboarding.
Definitely.
Okay, so I thought you were from Miami, but you're not from Miami?
Not originally.
Okay.
I've been living in Miami for 10 years now, but my home is, I learned to ride at Revolution Cable Park.
Okay. So I guess what's the progression of that look like? Are you just, you're hooked now, so you're going to Revo all the time?
Yeah. Literally, I was asking my mom to go to the park every single day growing up. I was probably so annoying about it, but she loved it. She brought me there so much. And then when I finally got my license, everything started to change. I would go every day after school, maybe skip school once or twice to go with my mom's permission, you know?
Yeah.
No worries. But yeah, man, it's been sick to like grow with that park because that park was so bare bones when I first went out there. Like it had no floating dock. It was literally like you fall where the kickers are out on the other side and you have to swim, like jump back into the lake and swim across like a super far distance. Like build some character for sure.
Learn how to swim, dude.
Yeah. It's been awesome to see the growth of that park and kind of have it happening at the same time. And every time I go back, there's either new features, a new place to sit, like shade, stuff like that. It's just been really, really cool.
I didn't know your roots were at Revolution. That's interesting to me.
Home park.
The home park always has a little piece of your heart, dude.
And they've looked out for me and my boys over the years for Zuupack. Like we were able to go out there during COVID and film a project when no other parks were open. We've done several times where we just go out and camp out on property, private sessions, hacking stuff. It's really sick.
Hook it up.
All hand built features too, so the feeling is like really, really rad.
Yeah, that place looks fun. I still haven't been there, but I didn't know that that's where you started. So
I got to give a shout out real quick to my boy Josh Wright, who pretty much taught me how to wakeboard. He's a legend in the Texas scene. He was the manager of Revo, took me like under his wing, showed me what's up. He was like way back in the day going overseas, going to Thailand for like judging for WWA events, chilling with like Tom Fouché, Rob Coram, a bunch of the OG homies.
Rob Coram, okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and that was sick because that gave me my first glimpse into like what could be.
Yeah.
And yeah, him, the owner Nick Damasi, Chris Womble, like they're all amazing parts of why I'm here today. Honestly,
definitely.
Yeah,
sick. Okay, so you were lapping at Revolution for how long?
Dude, I was there
10 years.
Yeah,
almost 8
almost
years?
10 years. Yeah,
okay.
Like 8 or 9 years. I ended up working at the park when I was in high school.
Classic,
which is awesome.
Yeah,
free laps. Show up, hang out, super chill, just push some buttons.
You learn about the cable, which is important.
About the cable, learn how to fix some diagonals, stuff like that. Yeah, it was a great time, like learning. I was super hooked on riding, not just wakeboarding, but riding anything and everything. Riding the disc, riding little skateboards, 2x4s. I was such a cable rat growing up, man. Like real talk, I was such a cable rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what? So you're at Revo for a while. Why'd you move to Miami? Was that next, I'm assuming?
Yeah. So I moved for school, for university, over to UM over in Miami. And definitely helped that they had just opened up a fresh park.
Okay.
Kind of made my decision based on that. And yeah, that was unreal. I went the summer before I actually went to go to the Monster Energy Triple Crown stop that was out there. And I got to meet some of the homies. And yeah, I just like fell in love with the spot. It was so sick. Yeah, absolute frothing on it.
Okay. Yeah. So this is MWC, Miami Water Sports Complex. Yeah. So you go there and you kind of plant your roots in Miami for a while. Yeah.
I planted my roots in Miami for a while. I honestly never intended for things to go the way they did. I was just wakeboarding for fun.
Yeah.
Just enjoying it. And then there's an opportunity at the school to start like a wake club, and got plugged in from that with Slingshot, with Bywake, with a couple of companies that like helped us out with getting gear and stuff like that. So I was pretty rad back in the day, just like seeing how it worked a little
getting
bit.
Getting it in, learning about a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely. Starting to get some budget for the club, do trips. I think we went to BSR one year for Wake Up. It was like a sick camping trip. All part. Like, it wasn't real wakeboarding going on during college.
Whoa. Real wakeboarding is partying.
Yeah.
For the college scene?
For the college
100%,
scene.
dude.
Yeah.
It's you're wakeboarding, but you're partying.
Yeah. So it was chill. It was like no sweat, no nerves during like, it was all just fun.
Yeah. Well, I feel like most of the college kids don't really ride cable that much. Like, most of the college scene is a boat kind of thing, and then they do the cable when they can.
Yeah,
so
agreed.
It's very laid back and relaxed, which is sick, I think.
Agreed.
Okay, so what do you do when you graduate? Because you're just lapping Miami, right?
Yeah, so I had been lapping. I had already met by that point, like Gabe Menendez, John Bonet, some of the homies. We had just been hanging out, like shooting the shit, being boys, like nothing crazy.
Same age, kind of same vibe, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But then I graduate, and I'm still not sure about this whole wakeboard thing, if the path is even there or not, still trying to figure it out. I think I was working at the time at a photo studio. I was doing just intern work for them, like assisting, helping people sign in, making videos for the reels and stuff like that. Just trying to make money and stay in Miami because I knew there was something there, like
with wakeboarding.
Sure. Yeah, with wakeboarding.
Okay, in Miami.
There's some reason to be there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I guess you're riding with John and Gabe. Like, when's this talks of like a crew come together?
So we kind of had like going back a couple of years, even before Zuupack was even an idea, we had like a side squad called Zoo Squad. We used to just be all the homies who would come to the cable park. We used to have church Sundays. Everyone would pull up, just ride. We'd make monkey noises. That used to be the calling card for.
So that's where this all came from.
Yeah. It used to be the calling card for the safety meetings and stuff like that. Just get the whole crew over. It was sick. It was a great time. And all those boys were way older than me. So I was like 18 or 19, and they were all like mid to late 20s.
Yeah.
And it was just cool because, I got to learn like a different side of Miami too. Like, I wasn't too good of friends with too many people from the university. So I just, I fell into the scene in Miami. Yeah. It was cool for a while.
Okay. Interesting. So when's it become, or the ideas of Zuupack?
So we were talking shit for years, hanging out, whatever. And then the homie Nick Robinson used to work at
dude.
Miami.
Fucking amazing wake skater.
Amazing wake skater, amazing wakeboarder too.
Yeah.
He would do this thing, bro, where he would talk shit and off the dock, toe back 9. and all of our face. And we're just like, what the heck? Like, bro,
kid's got it.
He's got some talent.
Yeah.
For sure wish he was still riding and stuff. He kind of moved on. He's an adult now.
Happens.
Got a good paying job. He's doing well. So,
all right. So, so Nick Robinson. But, so, like, what's the Zuupack?
So, to kind of give us some shit, he starts this thing called Wolf Squad. It was, Zoo Squad and Wolfpack. And he was, like, taking all the homies that we were a little bit competitive with and kind of, like poking the fire a little bit and getting us all kind of riled up. And, it was wild. We would do these, like, contests between Zoo Squad and Wolfpack and just, like, see who would win on the water and just, like, bragging rights pretty much. And that was sick. We did that for like a year or two. And then it kind of lulled, as most things do, I feel like. And we saw who was still like hungry for it and wanted to push. And those people ended up being Zuupack. We ended up combining the two squads and making something totally new out of it.
That's interesting. I had no idea where the name came from.
Yeah. Pretty sick.
It's got a lot more to it than I thought.
There is.
I thought it was just kind of like woke up one day. It's like, all right, Zuupack.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many ways to take it. Like, the name I'm super grateful for. Like, there's so many ideas with wildlife and animals, and just like our big thing is primal instinct. So when you're out on the water, it's that feeling of flow that you have, that you tap into, where you're just, it's bigger than you, it's like outside of yourself. It's flow state.
So do you not listen to music when you ride then?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes, but I'm actually pretty heavy on listening to just the sounds of the water and the slaps and all that.
That shit gets kind of boring to me. My brain just starts thinking.
All right. What's your go-to for your playlist? Like, what kind of music do you listen to?
I can't make this public information. What's on my shred phones? Well, I did lose my shred phones, so like we're out.
So your secret's safe at the bottom of the lake.
I don't know where they are. They're somewhere. Oh, somebody might have them. I don't know.
For sure.
They might be in Europe somewhere. Somebody's listening to Taylor Swift and Bobby Shmurda. So
I can see that.
All right, what's the lowdown on Miami Water Sports Complex before we dive back more into Zuupack?
Yeah.
What's going on with that? that cable?
So we got some good news. The cable had potential to actually shut down, which was really sad to hear, just because it wasn't making enough money. And Action Parks, who owns that Orlando Water Sports Complex, and then Elite Cable Park, which did close down, kind of seemed like it was on the same path as Elite. But thankfully, a new owner or a new investor has come in. They're signing the deal. I'm pretty sure it's signed already, and they're going to take it over and keep things running as normal. So,
there we go. All right.
Yeah.
Sick. It's good to hear.
Yeah. Good to break that news.
That's good news. And like, I don't know. I feel like there is some good news in America for the people who are interested, like cable park wise, because the one in Canada is opening the full size with Andy.
Yeah. Andy's going to do a great job with that.
That one's going to be a sick cable because Andy's involved. And then there is another one being built this fall, which I don't know if I can talk more about now. It's in the Midwest area.
Yo.
So that will be very...
I hear there's one coming to Virginia too.
There is one coming to Virginia, and that one I think is
talk.
also like there's a lot of talk of like, oh, cable here, cable there, but like these two are happening.
Yeah.
So
there's some rumors
good
out there.
And then we got rumors.
So I hope, dude.
It's good to
I think there's potential.
We'll see. It's just got to be the right things at the right time with the right people.
Yeah.
Those are a lot of factors.
Yeah, of course.
But all right, compare the Miami wakeboard scene to maybe the rest of America.
Okay. Miami is a totally different, unique culture compared to anywhere else in the world. I feel like Miami is every part Latin America as it is, U.S. as it is, just, transplants from all across the world. So it's a melting pot. And the style, like the park itself, like you can really feel that when you go out there because everyone rides so different that pulls up. There's so many different types of boards that you see. Now, mainly Slingshot out there, I will say. But, yeah, it's really sick. I never really thought Miami would have been what it became. We put a lot of love into the scene down there over the years, just kind of growing a lot of the young and up-and-coming riders. We got a couple now that are, like, ready to step up.
Is Cooper Waz, is he okay?
Coop Waz, Super Zuu affiliated. Monty Kornfeld, Super Zuu affiliated. The boys, Lolo, like they're all pushing pretty hard out there and having a great time. And it reminds me of what we did. So it's so sick to just like see the next iteration of it.
It's important to, get the grommets in and get them excited.
Yeah.
More than just the riding itself.
Yeah. It's been cool. We always try to give back. We try to do contests, stuff like that, like grassroots stuff. And you can see the impact. Like it's wild to like look back and really see like the wake that we left.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, the wake. That's interesting. Great pun there.
Little dad joke.
So, I always thought a place like Miami could sustain multiple cables.
Yeah.
Do you feel that same way after having been in Miami for a while?
I don't know, man. It's weird because the people are either super into alternative lifestyle stuff or they're just indoors, not really doing much.
Yeah.
There's no like in between. So. I don't know.
There's a lot of visitors though, yeah? There's a lot of tourists.
There's a lot of international visitors. Yeah, it definitely helps. But I don't know. It's just, I think multiple cables would do great there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If they're done correctly,
right.
obviously.
Yeah.
That's the precursor to every cable.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's talk more Zuupack. So who's in the Zuupack right now?
Great question. Absolutely great question. This is our breakout year. If you guys haven't been able to tell online, we're doing the most we've ever done. No, I'm kidding.
Luke's getting third at LAO, dude. That's huge.
It's pretty sick.
Zuupack on the box, baby.
This year's been pretty interesting year. It's been our first kind of break from the norm of what we've been doing. It's been a year about everyone trying to step out on their own and kind of step up and figure it out because we've been doing the crew thing for a long time. And it's been super sick to grow with everybody and learn and, kind of push each other. Like, that has been unreal. I don't think I would have gotten this good at wakeboarding without the crew. So, for sure.
So, who's in it? Who's in Zuupack right now?
Yeah, another great question.
You got to answer this one.
All right,
I'm not letting you off easy.
We got Luke Holmes.
Okay.
We got
the country singer.
Yep. Yeah. We got myself. We got John Bonet. We got Bobby Danger. And we got Gabe Menendez.
Okay.
That's the official, unofficial roster.
When was the last time Gabe wakeboarded?
That's a great question. That's above my pay grade, dude.
Well, you are the pay grade, I thought.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I took a step back this year.
Gabe, let's get on a wakeboard, bud. Come on.
Yeah. These guys are all super,
Quit surfing,
super
dude.
talented.
Get back on the wakeboard.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
Okay, so you got five official Zuupack members that are getting paid.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we talk more Zuupack, why don't you think there's more like legitimate crews in wakeboarding? Because I feel like there's a few, but I feel like there could be more, especially internationally. Like
there could be. It's just
interesting to me.
It's tough, man. Running a crew is really tough because everyone at the end of the day wants something different, and the way they want to go about it doesn't always align. Like we definitely have had our issues over the years figuring that out, figuring out the best style to work, figuring out the best way to get things done.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think it's just about if you want it bad enough, you're going to do it. So,
and you got the same enough people on the same page. I feel like that's the hard part.
When you get enough people that are aligned towards the same goal, man, make that shit happen.
So would you say you're like the leader of the zoo? You're like the zookeeper?
No, we actually call Adam the zookeeper.
Okay.
Because he wrestles us up.
Adam Sinclair is the slingshot rep in this, all of America.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Leader's a tough thing to say. I definitely take the creative director title. I like being in charge of all the creative decisions that happen and kind of what we do and what goes on. But lead, I don't know if you can lead a pack of wild animals, dude.
Yeah, there's no lead in Bobby Danger, I think, for sure.
For sure.
So how much do you guys fight as a Zuupack, as a crew?
Man, we spend a lot of time together. Yeah. A lot of time together.
How much do you fight? And does it get physical ever?
I've never thrown any punches. I'm not saying it doesn't get physical, but I'm not that guy. There's a decent bit of fighting because, like I said, like we're all super passionate about wakeboarding. There's a lot that we all want to accomplish. So sometimes it gets a little stressful.
A little chippy. Gets a little chippy.
Gets a little chippy.
Well, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I think you should start filming some more of the chippiness. That would be pretty good. So, okay.
Pay-per-view fights might be the next wave.
I'm all about that.
Yeah.
I'm all about that. That's how you get the other people into this. All right. So when did Slingshot come into play with Zuupack? Because you formed the crew. I remember you guys had the Welcome to the Zoo, right?
Welcome to the Zoo was our debut.
And that was pre-COVID.
That was
right at COVID?
Right at COVID, actually.
Okay. That was like 2020.
Because COVID is actually what pushed us all together, really. We kind of had a bunch of time, not much going on, and we bought a winch during that time.
Interesting.
And yeah, we bought it from Jeff Skuckelnick, who is the Southern Wake Skates owner and maker, I believe. And yeah, he hooked us up, gave us a sick deal, like a couple $100 for a gas-powered winch. And yeah, we just started hitting some spots. And then that really solidified the crew. Because we had made the Welcome to the Zoo video. But when we started winching, man, yeah, that was cool.
So the winching was after the Welcome to the Zoo?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the Welcome to the Zoo video, though, I feel like that, you guys, like, you hyped it up a pretty good bit. Like, you made the Instagram, maybe a website at that point. Like, and I thought that it was fucking good. Like,
yeah, that one was wild to figure out. We spent maybe like a week or two filming that. We tried to make the best thing we could. We used John boats. We like did everything at the cable that we felt like would make a sick video.
Song was fitting. I like the song a lot.
Hell yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure.
With the hit with the riding.
Yeah,
it was a very good like introduction to like, okay, this is what these guys are and this is what they're gonna do. Yeah. Looking back on it now, at least when I rewatched it.
Yeah, exactly. Because that was what I had at least wanted to do. Just make cool videos with my friends and show off wakeboarding in the best way. Like, I've always been pretty about the visual aesthetic. Like, I pull a lot of influence from surf and skate photography and videography. Like, some of my favorite filmers for surf, Morgan Mason, this guy Ben puts out some really cool stuff with two ends. For skate, there's also, like, the rider artist combos out there. There's Arto Sari, Jason Lee even, sick skater, sick photographer. So, yeah, all of that
a lot of
influenced me for sure.
Okay. I think this is actually a good time to dive into a Patreon question from Fletcher Huberts. So shout out to everybody on the Patreon. Your guys' support is what keeps this podcast going. Seriously, thank you guys. If you guys want to see who the guests are early, make sure you join the Patreon and you guys can submit a question. So we got one from Fletcher, who we're going to see this coming week at RGR. And he's wondering, the whole pack is in on a sesh, and it's your turn to get clips. Who are you passing the camera to?
This is the hardest question I could have been asked. Thank you, Fletcher. Appreciate you looking out, dude. It's tough, man. It really is tough.
You got to pick one, and you have 4 options. We know it's, and if you could put Adam Sinclair, you know you're not giving it to him.
I have a funny story with Adam, dude. We went out to Wake Nation Cincinnati last year for the Summer of Sling demo, and there's a pretty cool like kicker to pole jam feature out there. And I've
the
been
best feature at the park, I will say.
probably the best feature at the park.
So fun.
I had been ripping it, had a couple sick hits I wanted to get. Adam was like down to film. He was like super about it. I get him set up with my cam, set everything up perfect. He's got like the crew with him. He's got Annie Best. He's got some of the other homies. He's literally leaning on Annie Best like a tripod to film this shit. Doesn't hit record.
I was going to say, all he had to do was hit record.
Yeah.
All he had to do was hit record.
The entire session blown, bro. It was the funniest thing. But
that's what I'm saying. We love Adam.
You got to have the practice to be a pro, you know? You got to get the practice laps in.
So no Adam. Okay, you got to pick, though. You got four options. Yeah. 5 people in the Zuupack.
Right now, I would say Luke is my pick. Okay. Today, for sure.
That's where I would have gone.
For sure.
I would have gone Luke.
Gotten some decent clips from John over the years.
Oh, that's true. John
Bob flies drone super well.
Does he? Okay.
Luke, absolute animal on the GoPro laps, though, I will say. Filming double, long rope, short rope, the kid is just not afraid to
I was going to say, he doesn't seem like he'd be afraid of anything. So it's like,
it's pretty sick.
All right. So, okay, when did Slingshot come into play? Because we've been talking about it a little bit. Yeah. But like, when did this whole Slingshot thing happen?
So we had been pretty like Sling affiliated by the time we actually started Zuupack. Most of us knew Adam. We were either getting boards at cost or some of us were getting flow at that point. So the relationship was already there from like the past few years. But pretty much right after we put out the first video, we started getting phone calls, and it was crazy. We first got a phone call from Derek from Bywake. He hooked us up with Mystic. We got in with Slingshot. Like Jeff McKee started calling. Like it was crazy, man. Like everything just kind of blew up.
Okay, so kind of right when it became official Zuupack. It was like
either the first video or the first 2 videos. I can't remember. We did a video out at Revolution during COVID. I think maybe it was after that one, now I'm thinking about it, where we started getting all the phone calls. Okay. And it was sick. We were just like, what the heck? Like,
so it's come together.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Yeah, pretty quickly. No pay at that point, but gear, opportunity, and just promise of stuff in the future. Which was sick. Like, to keep the dream going, like, you need a little bit of, like, carrot dangling.
I was about to say, you got to have the carrot kind of coming in. So
for sure.
Okay, so before we talk more progression with Slingshot, because obviously we're sitting here and we see, we'll talk the setup later, but we got the Zuupack boots and the Zuupack board and the Zuupack vest. And is that a Zuupack helmet?
No Zuupack helmet.
It kind of looks like it is, but
there is an unofficial cheetah print one over at Mystic. That's kind of cool.
Interesting. Okay, but not getting royalties on that though.
No royalties on that.
Okay,
but royalties on these.
On the vest. Sick. I'd love to see that.
Best board boots. All that shit.
All right. You split that. What is that? 20% each.
It's pretty tough. It ends up being small chunk of change.
When you split it 5 ways, Gabe, you got to get up back on the wakeboard, bud.
Yeah, it's tough. We're gonna have to make some tough calls this year, man. You know.
Okay, so have members come and gone from the Zuupack because you're at 5 now?
We are.
But I feel like I've seen other people kind of.
Yeah. So like I said, we had some Zoo affiliated people. Yeah. We did originally start with 6 members, which was this kid Vic Garcia.
That's what I was thinking of. Okay.
Ripper. He was a sender at the time.
Maximum
sender on Instagram. Yeah. But he just kind of stopped wakeboarding. A lot of talk was that he got a little bit scared because he had a really gnarly fall winching. Like really got stuck in between the 2 fucking rails of like a handrail and like got tossed on our Call of the Wild trip. And after that, he kind of just like stopped wanting it as much. You know? He just wanted to hang out at the park with the boys and just chill and ride, and nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. He met Dave Portnoy. That was cool.
Yeah, dude. The one bite, that was pretty sick.
If you would have had some Zuupack gear on then, you know, you might have sold 1 or 2 more boards or vests or something.
Or gotten that helmet royalty.
That's true, dude. All right, so we were kind of talking about it, but how does like the whole payment thing work for Zuupack? Because you're a crew.
So we're not just a crew, actually. We're an LLC.
Oh.
We got
limited liability company.
So it's not on us if we fuck up.
It's on the
limited liability. Yeah.
Okay, so seriously though, like I think people might be interested to hear how this works. Like,
yeah. So it's pretty cheap. It's like $160, I think, to start a business in the U.S. Super easy. You don't really need much. You just fill out some paperwork online. It's not super hard. You can open up a business bank account, start getting business credit cards, maybe some loans, stuff like that. I haven't gotten into all that yet because.
You taking out loans under Zuupack?
No Zuupack.
That would be kind of heavy.
Yeah, no, I'm not there. I'm not there yet. But
okay, so you're LLC. So like, what is that like? Why did you do that, and like, what does that entail?
Yeah, we kind of wanted a fair way to split the company, and then if we ever did want to sell it, it kind of makes more sense too to have it partitioned by like percents. You know, like someone owns this much, someone owns this much. We wanted to like know. And at first we started out everyone having an equal share. I have 2 shares right now, so
Did you take Vic's share? Maximum
I
Center
have
share?
Luke's share actually.
Oh, Luke.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Luke actually never paid for his share of starting the business and stuff, and I fronted it, and I still own it.
Luke, you gotta pay up, bud.
Yeah, pretty funny.
Okay, so you have shares, and then like when, let's say, a sponsor pays you, the money goes into the LLC and then is then split up?
Yeah, we just started doing it like that this year.
Okay.
Originally, we were using that money for trips and to keep the business going.
Yeah.
So merch, stuff like that, just all going right back into it. But because this year we're trying things a different way, new way forward, we split it right down the middle.
Interesting.
6 or 5 ways.
Yeah.
That
makes sense.
Yeah, and it's solid. I'd be stoked to see what everyone uses their share for. Hopefully for more Zuupack stuff.
For more wakeboarding.
For more wakeboarding. Not so much gambling or,
Well, the gambling
or,
there's maybe an avenue there because it could be
the
seen as an
videos,
investment.
Well, and you can make viral videos.
Oh, I meant
the
casino.
How did your investment go during?
It didn't go, but I didn't quit. I'm not quitting.
No.
If you quit, you're never gonna win.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so you mean gambling with like shooting videos? Like I'm gonna go fly to this park, do this video.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, we would pitch projects to brands as well, try to get a little bit of extra budget, which was working, and it was pretty cool. Like I got a formula for it at this point. It's pretty cool.
Interesting. And then all the merch goes back into that same thing too?
Yeah, all the merch goes back into
So how do you do merch? Because you do print on demand, right?
Yeah, right now we're doing print on demand. I first started with the merch trying to figure out different material types. So our first ever order of merch, we tried out like 5 or 6 different shirt types, a couple different designs, and just really dialed in what we liked and what felt good and what was like quality. Because we want to provide good value always. We're not trying to give someone a shitty shirt that's just like gonna fade after a couple washes.
Dude. That's the worst.
Yeah. But so we got print on demand site that works with our website, so everything's made to order, and pretty sick.
All right,
we got a couple pieces. I'm actually working on a new line right now. Got it all wrapped up, 10 new pieces.
Oh shit.
Got a lot actually in the works. That's like almost ready.
Merch wise, okay. But if somebody does want to find the merch, where they go?
Zuupack.net.
Zuupack.net. Okay.
.net, dude.
So what's the difference between .net and .com? Because I have no idea.
It was cheaper. The domain was cheaper.
Wish I would have known that. Love to see that. Would have come to grabmatters.net.
I feel like .net also is more official. It's like a step below .gov, but a step above
it's kind of by .org too, and .org is legit.
.org is legit.
Very legit. And .gov is,
yeah.
I wouldn't want to be .gov.
No, not in this economy.
Not in this economy. Definitely not want to be associated with the gov. All right, I think it's time we dive into the LF'n Wheel of Questions presented by Liquid Force.
The LF'n Wheel of Questions.
Okay, let's go.
So go ahead and grab that wheel down. So Liquid Force likes to make wakeboarding fun. So let's make this podcast a little bit more fun, and let's spin the LF'n Wheel of Questions. So we got some, we were talking birds before. Max is a big fan of birds. I personally believe they're not real, but Max is a big fan of them.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in birds, man.
So there is a favorite bird on there. So go ahead and give this a spin. Got some other stuff on here.
I'm going to do this switch.
Switch, okay. Are you goofy or regular?
Goofy.
Okay. Hot take.
Hot take.
He did say he had plenty of hot takes loaded, so.
I do have some hot takes.
We'll do one now, and then we can do one later, because I got another one I want to hear from you.
My hot take is just wakeboarding. You don't got to be so serious. Have some fun with it.
Dive into that a little bit more. What do you mean? What do you mean?
There's a lot of riders I feel like that could benefit from a little bit of humility. Humility.
Stay humble out there.
Yeah. Because we're just riding a piece of wood on some water at the end of the day. Like, there's a lot of ego that gets into this sport. A lot of people think, kind of maybe have this, like, they carry just their hot shit with them.
Yeah.
And you're probably hot shit. You're doing some cool stuff on the wakeboard, but it is just wakeboarding.
It's just wakeboarding at the end of the day.
Pretty fucking cool, though. But.
Okay. The way I think about it is, like, take it seriously internally, but don't take it seriously externally. Yeah. It's like if you're talking to somebody, don't. I mean, people can do whatever they want. If you want to take it seriously both ways, dude, be my guest. Like, do whatever you want.
It works when you take it serious, too.
Yeah, for sure.
I've seen a lot of good riders.
It's cool to care about wakeboarding, dude.
I mean, you should care. You should always care.
Always care.
If you're going to put your time into it, care about it. Like, that's what you're doing.
100%.
And I get this, too, from Adam Sinclair. Be seriously unserious. Just have fun with it.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
He's very seriously unserious.
I've never met a man who can goof off so much and get all of his work done. It is like great. Like I hope to be half the man Adam Sinclair is one day, dude.
He definitely knows where the line is, and he gets the work done, and he is the definition of work hard, play hard.
Absolutely.
He's in the dictionary. That's his picture. All right, we got an LF'n wild card from the crew at Liquid Force before we put this back. So, who is the most likely member of the Zuupack to start a fight with another member of the Zuupack? Start the fight. The initiator, the instigator.
The instigator is maybe not the person throwing the first punch, right?
Oh, yeah, the one that's throwing the words out, the chirps.
Luke, for
Luke.
sure.
He's talking shit out. He's yapping.
For sure. He's got some yapping. He might have started a couple fights already.
Yeah.
But
all right.
Shit happens.
It happens, dude.
We're boys at the end of the day, so, you gotta figure it out.
Oh, I love it. All right, so we can go ahead and put the LF'n wheel questions back. So thank you to Liquid Force for that.
Where's the tone at? Is it gonna...
Oh, it comes in. It's in post. Yeah, I do the music in post.
Magic.
Yeah, that's how we make the magic happen. All right, so
maybe this is actually a good time for me to give you a gift.
Okay, go ahead and let it rip. I did say specifically if this isn't ice, I'm not fucking doing it.
Yeah, no, I was not thinking that until you said it. So good luck with this.
It's 10 a.m. right now. Not doing an ice. If it was an ice, I would do it. But I'm just saying I would not do it. All right, what do we got here? It looks like a pair of boots.
Sliding this across the table. Yeah. All right, so this is actually the very first pair of Zuupack photo shoot boots that we shot in 2 or 3 summers ago now. So these are OG pair. I got
these are in mint condition, bro.
Yes,
did you ride these?
I did. This is what all of the Call of the Wild movie was filmed in. I think we had like 2 or 3 pairs during that, but yeah, these have seen some shit.
These are sick.
Hell yeah, man. So I wanted to gift them to you because it's something super important to us. And
I will say they won't fit, so they will be on display.
It's a good piece of display, dude.
Oh, what size are these units?
These are 10s.
Oh, okay. They look smaller than 10s, but these aren't bad, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone comes to visit, I'm definitely going to let people ride these. Is that cool?
Do it, yeah.
Okay, sick.
For sure, dude. They're
Love
meant
it.
to be ridden.
Damn, thank you.
Yeah. And I got some tongues for you. I got to bring them next trip. I was not prepared.
These are okay, are you tongue in, tongue out guy?
I'm tongue out guy. But the tongue in is sick because it's got the Zuupack logo on it. Slingshot designed us a pretty cool, like animal jaws being open with the Zuupack lettering in it. It just looks pretty cool.
Can I keep the bag?
Yes.
Okay, sick.
I wanted to
the
give
bag's,
you
the
the bag
bag's sick, dude.
Yeah, I got some cool words on there, some stuff I thought up, and some stuff that's kind of meaningful.
I love it. Oh, shit. There's more on the back, dude.
Yeah. Read it out.
I've got to do public reading. It's what you do with right now that's important. Dream big, live every moment. All we ever have is now. Run wild.
Powerful
and the other
stuff,
side
man.
says, when there's nothing left, keep going. There's wildness in the unknown. You ever seen the movie Into the Wild?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
Is there some inspo from that movie?
Some for sure
That's a good
floating
movie.
around my head. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a cool movie. Cool slice of life.
All right. So I think we dive into a guest question from, we've mentioned him a couple times, but I think we dive into a guest question from Adam Sinclair.
That's sick.
Hey, Max. Hope you're doing well on the pod. Many people may not know this, but you were my first Grom. So what I'd like to see is who would you pick as like the next future Grom if you were picking it today? Pick out of the Zoo kids, pick out of anyone in the U.S. But we'll love to hear who you think would be up next. Have a good show. Bye.
Damn, that was a good question. Thanks, Adam.
He just wants you to do his job for him. So who you got?
That's a tough call, man, because we've mentioned a couple Groms already.
Yeah.
There's a couple guys, even all around the world, that are really ripping and kind of making a name for themselves. But I go with some Miami kids. I go with our Miami crew.
You got to pick one.
And one kid.
One kid.
Oh, my God. I'm going to say Monty Kornfeld.
Okay.
Yeah. Next up, he's got the tricks. He's got it all, dude.
Good attitude.
Good attitude.
Okay.
Just frother.
All right. You're next up, kid. Let's see it.
Yeah.
All right.
He's got more tricks than me, that's for sure.
I do want to talk about you working at a dealership because I worked at a dealership. I feel like probably a good amount of people probably not a good amount of people in wakeboarding have actually worked at a dealership.
Yeah. It's kind of like the weird side route that's like a redheaded stepchild.
Very, very well put. That's exactly how I would say it. Yeah. So how did you get into working at what dealership was it? Nautique?
I worked at Miami Nautique.
Okay.
And I actually have a crazy story for how I got involved in the first place.
Let's hear it.
I don't know. can I be pretty open on this?
You can say whatever you wanted.
Man. So I was at a music festival actually, and I was not sober. I was definitely tripping on some magic stuff. And dude, like it was right after the Strokes played, and I'm like chilling with my ex-girlfriend at the time, and right as I'm like looking around, friggin' Brian Grubb and Jimmy LaRich walk right by me, and I'm like, dude, what? Like, no way, I'm just tripping. Like,
Is this in Miami?
In Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, in Miami. Down in like Wynwood, it's this 3 Points music festival. So they walk by, and I'm just like looking at my girl, like, should I go say what's up? Should I like? And then I just fucking do it. I stood up. I don't know what possessed me, but I just go, and I'm like, dude, you're Brian Grubb, you're Jimmy LaRich. You guys are fucking awesome. Like, you guys are like the OGs. I like wakeboard. I look up to you guys. You're sick. Like, I definitely glazed them a little.
Fangirled a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. But I guess it stood out because like a week or two later, Jimmy hits me up on Instagram and asked to go grab a drink down in Miami. So I'm like, dude, no way. Like, I got Jimmy LaRich in my phone. Like, I'm fucking cool. Like, that's sick. And yeah, we meet up, and he starts telling me about actually an opening, like a job opportunity that, or maybe this was a little more than a week, but yeah, the timeline's a little
shortly
hazy.
after.
Yeah. But yeah, he tells me that they're kind of looking for somebody to do some media and marketing at this Nautique boats dealership in Miami. And I'm like, dude, no way. So I go, I actually did something with Red Bull first out on the boat where I filmed this like kind of viral video of these soccer players kicking a ball to a wake surfer.
Oh, you filmed that?
I actually filmed that. You saw that clip?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'll see if I can find it, put it in.
Yeah, it made the rounds for sure. It was crazy. Like, Sports Center shared that shit. Jennifer Gardner shared that shit. Like, World Star even hopped in, shared it. Like, it was pretty viral. And it was cool to have that experience too, because I realized like views and shit, it doesn't really matter that much. Like, anything can blow up. Like,
oh, facts.
Yeah, sometimes for no good reason. So yeah, but yeah, so I did a good job. That video blew up, and then immediately, like the next week, they had me come in to interview. And it's this lady, Kim Larson. She's a water skier from way back in the day. Probably got a bunch of champions. Her and her husband pretty much started a boat dealership down in Miami, and they service the southeast Florida for gear and boats. Yeah.
Okay. So you got the interview.
Yeah, I got the interview. I got hired pretty quick. They gave me salary position, sitting upstairs doing computer work. Not really sure what the job description was at this point. And honestly, it changed so much. I don't ever think there was like a specific like thing I was supposed to be doing.
This is a boat dealership job through and through right here.
Through and through. It's like
you wear a lot of hats in the boat dealership world.
Yeah, you wear a lot of hats because they don't got a lot of money to pay for enough employees to do the work.
I don't know, the margins on those boats are pretty good.
Yeah, they are good, and so is their vacation house. But,
okay, so you get the job, not fully descriptive of what it is, but what do you start doing at a boat dealership?
I'm doing marketing. So I'm doing all of their digital stuff. Okay. So I'm
website.
Yeah, I'm adding products to the website. I'm shooting their boats, doing listings. I'm doing their social media. I'm doing their paid ads. I'm doing their email marketing. And it ends up like snowballing. I'm started doing their tech. I started doing some financial stuff for them. Started helping out literally every single person there with just because I'm capable, and I enjoyed for the time. Like it was sick experience.
Yeah, learning, doing stuff. Yeah.
But I worked there for 2 years, and I worked there to try to get closer to wakeboarding, and ultimately it kind of took me away from it. And riding that desk was not the highlight of my life, and it's not where I was gonna die. So I had to get out of there.
Okay, I mean, so like, yeah, why did it come to an end?
Kind of mutual decision. I booked it down to Argentina for probably longer than I should have this past year. I had first talked with them about setting up some remote work. Yeah. So I could go down there, still do my thing. And I was stoked on that. I was ready. But then once I get down there, dude, I get a call from them. They're just like, where are you at? And I'm like, what do you mean? We talked about this. Like, we set all this shit up. Like, but no, they didn't want me to work remote once I was already down there. Pulled that. So I was immediately like, all right, trip's getting extended. Added an extra 2 weeks to that shit. And
so wait, you were basically fired, or like, I mean, not fired, but they were like, hey, this isn't working. You're like, yeah, it's
well,
not
they
working.
didn't actually say anything till I got home. Then I get a call from the owner, from Kim, and she's just like, what do you want to do? Like, real talk. Like, it doesn't seem like this is aligned with where you're at. It seems like you'd rather have your freedom. And I'm just like, hell yeah, I'd rather have my freedom. 40 hours in a desk is tough. like for all the people behind the scenes who work, mad props to you guys because you keep this industry running, and it is not easy to do it without getting outside all day.
100%. Yeah, there are a lot of people behind desks in this industry that are keeping it going. That is no doubt about it, and it's a grind at times for sure. So I respect the people that do it. But okay,
yeah, absolutely.
So
ended on okay terms. Like I wouldn't say I burned any bridges. They would probably still vouch. And it was cool getting to see behind the scenes for a time. Like we would have some legends coming in. Like we had Eddie Beverly walk in, do some hyperlight training. Jeff House would come in. He was working with Roswell. I worked with Dan of the Mano a little bit too. Like it was just pretty cool. Jason Hammonds too was really sick. He's over at Centurion now.
He used to be the slingshot guy though.
Yeah. Actually, he was the guy who originally was gonna help flow me, and then Adam took his position.
Yep.
And kind of he introduced me to Adam, and then the rest is history.
Okay. So what did you learn about wakeboarding when working behind the scenes? Because I learned a shit ton about the industry. What did you learn?
I learned there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of people that care more about profit than anything. There's a good bit of love, good bit of passion, but mainly profits drive a lot of what happens at the dealership.
Yeah.
And for me, it might not have been the most aligned. I definitely got a lot of ideas shot down, just trying to run events, do things that I thought the community could, see some good use from, but didn't bring in money. So
what do you mean? Like you want to do a wakeboard event and they're like, no, like we're trying to sell wake surf boats. Like that's not going to do anything.
Yep, exactly. Just not kind of seeing the long-term results that come from building a community.
Building the community. That's huge. That I think some dealers do a very good job with.
Some dealers definitely do. And I still think there's potential in Miami. Like I hate to say it, but Miami should be the water sports capital of the world. Like we're on the fucking ocean. We got lakes. We got so many cool things going. There's wind sports. There's water sports. There's so much.
Yeah.
But maybe in the next lifetime I'll work on that one.
Just slinging some paragons.
Yeah.
That's the move there. Okay. So you left somewhat recently. What are you doing now?
I'm fun employed right now. I'm a pro wakeboarder now, actually.
There you go.
Officially.
Okay.
No more salary, no more pay. Just kind of riding life.
Yeah.
Seeing where the wind takes me. Yeah.
Still in Miami though?
Still in Miami. I got a pretty sweet apartment down there. I don't want to give up. I live on the water. I got a little like inflatable boat actually, like a little 15-footer.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun to rip around and explore. Yeah, pretty cool. You gotta come check it out sometime.
Yeah, I'm down. How many horses do you got on that?
Not many,
boat?
dude.
Enough for wake skating?
Enough for foiling. I would say 40 horsepower motor.
Oh, you can wake skate on a 40.
You think?
Easy, dude.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. Definitely. You can wakeboard on a 40.
All right.
I mean, you might have to go no spotter, but
that's all good. You don't need a spotter.
Yeah.
Come on. You're riding someone with no wake. You don't need a spotter.
Okay. So talking Zuupack, I think.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the direction I want to go right now because I think we should talk setup right now because I'm looking at the board and obviously the slingshot thing with Zuupack continued to snowball and Mystic as well. But let's talk the board. Let's talk setup.
Yeah.
What do we got here? What do we got?
So we have the Zuupack collection this year in 2025. Not officially the Zuupack wakeboard, but coming soon, 2026, it will officially be called just the Zuupack, no longer the native.
Okay.
A little bit of a change. We got to do the shape ourselves. We really put a lot into the next one that's coming.
Okay.
But yeah, really stoked on this one. Working with the team at Slingshot has been amazing year after year. We work with Alex Fox and James Andrason on graphics. They are the guys for this shit. We come to them pretty much every year with a deck with a couple ideas, some design directions, some reference photos, stuff like that, and they interpret all that and just make something awesome. This year, we wanted to do Snow Leopard is the overall theme of the board, so that's why you got some whites and blues and yellows. And you got the big cheetah in the center, kind of ripping out with some lightning and stuff. And then you got some really cool print on the bindings. We all do winching and ride some cables with some questionable ground, so having the step in, step out binding is absolutely all time for that. And yeah, I ride all the way in. I enjoy a little bit of duck in my stance. I honestly don't set the stance up the same every time.
Yeah, eyeball it, dude.
The sling boots are kind of tough, but
there's no numbers, right? Or are there numbers?
There are numbers on it,
but it's not like a traditional number set.
Nah, I put mine at like the 5s and the 6s.
The 5s and the 6s.
But sometimes it's the 4s.
Sometimes it's the 4s.
Yeah, it just depends.
Okay, but I mean, you kind of look at it and you're like, that looks pretty good.
Yeah,
and you're all the way in.
For sure.
And are these Zuupack boots, are they like Space Mod boots, basically? right?
They do have a little bit of difference in the actual stitching on them. So I
Okay,
like
I
to
didn't know
think
that.
they're stronger because we added in this like tooth design, I guess, on it that's supposed to support the areas where the boots actually break the most.
Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that. And then what's this vest?
So the vest is a Mystic and Zuupack collab vest. We have 2 different colorways in this vest. We got a cheetah print and a smoky cheetah print, and it is a comp vest, pretty much like a non-Coast Guard approved. Rip it at any cable park, just throw a shirt over it, and you're good to go.
Sick.
It's easy.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I do want to talk about Mystic for a minute because
Yeah.
Mystic is where are they based out of? Do you know?
Huge company based out of the Netherlands.
Netherlands. Okay, so like, was that a bi-week situation you mentioned earlier? So like,
Yeah, so we had a pretty good, I guess, at the beginning agent who helped us out. He definitely did a lot of vouching for us and got us in a lot of places. So very thankful for that. But yeah, he pretty much opened up the convo with their rep and international team, and we just started talking from there. And then maybe a year or 2 had passed, and then we started designing a vest, which was crazy. We were going to do a whole capsule, so like a couple of different products, but ended up just settling on the vest because of timing and a couple other things. But yeah, honestly, amazing. Our rep at the time, Mike Duhane, he was really dope, vouched for us, like really put Zuupack on his back. And like same too with our rep today, Matt Aiken, amazing guy, like really vouches for us. Like without those 2 guys, I don't think we would still be at Mystic because, like I said, they're a big company. They got their hands in a lot of different things, wind sports, surfing, like they're all over the world. So we want to feel like we're, center of things. Like we're got opportunity. We're like a focus. So
keep growing.
Yeah, exactly. So
Absolutely.
without those guys, I don't think we would still be with the companies we're with. So the reps really go above and beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious, how important do you think the crew is in all this? Because like, do you think individually you guys would have seen the same success you've seen as you have with the crew?
No shot, dude. I think the only reason we've gotten this far is because we did partner up as a crew.
Yeah.
It's just easier to get things done. Like my whole thing with Zuupack is we're a one-stop shop. Like you don't need to hire a filmer. You don't need to hire anyone extra to do it. You just send the boys and we get the project done.
There you go.
That's it. All in one. Just one-stop shop.
One-stop shop for everything you need.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's time. We talking about the Slingshot board. I think it's time we do the Slingshot Silhouette Challenge presented by Slingshot. So I got 2 photos here. And like we were talking earlier, and in the past couple episodes, they've been too easy. So I'm going to slide you one over first.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
I haven't done this one yet, I don't think.
This one is tough.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, they're not supposed to be easy.
I think the board, it's either, no, is it Europe?
I actually don't know where that is. Doesn't look like America, though.
No. Is this international team rider? Someone I would know.
It's not international team rider. Ooh. Oh, you would know this person. For sure.
I don't know, dude. Anton Alux?
Nope.
It's a solo for sure.
It is a solo. I mean, that's it. That should be that's the dead giveaway.
There's no way it's Dylan Miller.
It is
dude.
Dylan Miller.
Dylan?
He's all the way up there on the nose,
No
dude.
way,
It is
bro.
Dylan.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
This is actually tail press.
Is
Just
it?
Say that. Yeah.
No, it's not, bro.
Look at the direction the handle's going.
Oh, it is. You're right.
For sure.
Fuck. All right. Yeah. From my direction, it looked like it was going the other way. Or I guess look at it now. Look at it upside down. Yeah.
Corrugated nose press.
That would be sick.
Dylan Miller is the man, bro. He
Dylan's
is
sick.
such a cool guy. He's also had a little bit of influence with the boys. He's gotten us to some spots. He's vouched for us out there at the levee, getting to pull up at some cool 2-0s. So, yeah, none but love for Dylan.
I don't think anybody has anything bad to say about Dylan Miller.
I was supposed to see him this trip, and kind of blew me off. Nah, he's
had
busy
some
now, dude.
He's got a wife. He's got a kid, or a kid on the way, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, who we got on this one? This is the Munich Mash Big Air.
Is it Blake Bishop?
It's not Blake Bishop. This one's hard because the person's tiny.
Yeah. I don't even recognize the board.
But it kind of gives you some context into when it was because it's the Munich Mash Big Air.
This one's tough, dude.
Whatever you call it.
This one's tough. I don't even know who was riding Big Air at that point, like for Slingshot.
If I tell you, you'll be like, wow, I can't believe I missed that. It's someone that a lot of people somehow just forgot.
Stefan.
That's not Stefan.
Oh, dude, no. What?
Think about who was on Slingshot for a while. Not a long time, but a while. And they were just really good on the kickers. Or very good.
Is it Aaron Gunn?
It's Aaron Gunn.
Damn.
Yeah, right?
Nice. Yeah.
I feel like people forget about Aaron Gunn.
Yeah, for sure. It's because he's been out of the sport for a while. He's a little far removed.
He's always tuning into the live streams, though.
Yeah.
Every cable live stream, Aaron Gunn is in there.
I do see him chirping, man.
Chirping.
It'd be sick if he had to come back and came back for a season or something.
It would be cool. Like a little Courtney Angus, a little comeback to her again.
Yeah, that was pretty
Little
wild.
Aaron Gunn.
Saw her over in Europe. That was pretty wild.
She's still getting after it. She's at Plastics right now.
Good luck to the girls.
There's only 5 of them in pro, so.
The girls better hope that Kangas move don't pop out.
Does she have a mean Kangas mode?
Oh my! She's the founder of that shit. She's got the meanest one.
The frog mode, yeah, it's impressive.
I never heard of frog mode. That's cool.
Well, she puts frogs in her thing because, never mind. So, I mean, let's talk Plastics, actually. It's happening this weekend, and when this comes out, it'll be after, so I want you to pick a winner.
Oh, yeah.
Men and women. The women's easy. You got a 20% chance.
I think for women, I'm torn between Campbell and Rivers.
Okay.
For sure. I might go Rivers on this one.
Okay.
And then
Wow, bold prediction there, bud.
Not too great.
I guess there's only 5. It's like
I've seen her when she's hot and she can do it, but sometimes I don't know. Sometimes the riding, you feel the pressures of the contest. I feel like.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Okay, so
Most
we got
unprofessional professional wakeboarder.
Facts, dude. So what do you got for men's?
I don't even know who's riding it, dude. I'm like pretty out of touch. I've been in the lab lately. I've been working on some projects and stuff.
All right.
So I'm picturing a board, but I can't picture no face.
Picturing a board. I'm going Kieran Owens.
Oh,
that's my pick.
Absolute
dude.
great pick.
That's my pick.
The sender out of the UK. Like if you think Liam sends, wait till
Kieran
you see Kieran.
slept on. Kieran is very slept on.
Absolutely. Needs more love.
Yeah.
Needs way more love.
All right.
Yeah. I'll take it.
All right. We'll both back Kieran.
Fuck it.
This comes out. Kieran just won Plastic Playgrounds.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the one time that I'm right.
It's
in the soundbite. It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna happen, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
I think the setup looks sick. Looks like they got rid of a shit ton of features, but the little section they have built,
they did,
is awesome.
That one long, like 200-foot long,
with a casing, dude,
crazy looking. And I saw someone on a story today went up the stairs, like escalator on the other side, and then flip off into the wall bank.
Really?
So we're gonna see some good riding out of Plastics this
Interesting.
year.
Yeah, there's a live stream, so I'll be curious to watch. But I guess when this comes out, it'll have already happened.
I got a question for you, Hunter.
All right, let's hear it.
What makes a good live stream for wakeboarding?
Not too long. That's huge.
Not too long.
A good setup, but that's kind of what makes a contest good, is a good setup. 2 good commentators.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can just have one. If we're talking in a perfect world.
Yeah, perfect world. Absolutely.
Dave AV on the drones.
For sure.
A finals that doesn't have any downtime, like a Langenfeld Open, where they're scattered, and so it's like one run finishes, the next run goes. I think that's probably it. I mean, good promotion, obviously. You want to promote it well.
That's where I think the magic really lies, the money.
Yeah.
You know, not just promoting, but the graphics as well. Kind of like the feeling for the viewer.
The feeling for the viewer, and I think that with the live stream, it's really important to like do a lot of dumbing down, because I think if you watch like snowboard live streams or any other form of like action sport live streams, they're really trying to do a good job of getting the people who don't know what is going on educated, because the people who know what's going on are tuned in anyway. So you can literally have no commentary and they're probably still going to watch.
Yeah,
so like, who cares about them? Like, who cares about us? We're going to watch anyways. So let's try to get the people who don't know what they're seeing.
You're definitely right on that.
Into it. So like, yeah, I think that's what makes a good live stream. I think Langenfeld does a very good job.
Yeah, I think so.
Plays them a lot, but I think they do.
I think, real talk though, the best live that I have seen is actually the Pro Wake Skate League.
Bobby, yeah.
Because it's Bobby, he's got all the experience, but also the time and love that they put into it, like the graphics that they run. They literally have like commercial style graphics.
Well, and I think mixing that in would be huge with something like that. Like whether you maybe have like pre-recorded segments where it's like you talk to a rider 3 hours ago and then you cut in after their run if there's dead time.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you got to fill the dead time.
Exactly.
And that's the hard part.
Kind of like Pro Wakeboard Tour does. I noticed they get everyone up on the mics and
they're definitely doing a better job now for sure.
For sure, they're getting there.
They're getting there. Yeah, it's good to see that we can actually watch it live, because that's another way to help build it. But
speaking of wake skating, dude, where's all the wake skate events been? I'm a big time wake skate fan.
I don't think wake skating really exists in America that much.
That's sad.
I'm having Belcito on a little bit, so we can talk. I'll talk to him about that. But like, that's a good question, because we had the PWL for a couple of years, and now it's just one stop this year.
Yeah.
at Blackwater Junction. Maybe they might be doing something at yard sale too. But
all right. Yeah, it was cool last year during yard sale. They had the wake skaters get into the mix. Every team had a wake skater, and I love that.
Yeah, I think it's sick.
It's cool
for sure. I love watching wake skating. It's frustrating to do sometimes, but if you want to be humbled, go take a couple laps in a wake skate, dude.
For sure, you'll do more swimming than you'll do all year on a wakeboard.
All year, but dude, when you stomp like a shove, I mean, for me, that's impressive. Like good for me, but yeah, it feels good.
It does.
It feels better than anything on a wakeboard. I feel like because you can just like
you gotta step up the tricks you're doing, then, man. Shit.
No, I don't need to do that. I think I'm good. A little board slide same way. We're all right.
Board slide same way.
All right, we got another contest that's coming up, and this is kind of like a Grab Matters contest, or partially. So it's called RGR, which it's called Rail Garden Rampage, but that name kind of kooky, so we'll just go RGR.
You think it's kooky?
The word Rampage is tough.
I like the name. I think it's
okay.
It's the American version of plastic playgrounds.
Okay.
Like that's always been my perspective on it.
Is it? Okay. That's interesting to hear.
What else kind of would be like that? Nothing else has
that going on here.
Yeah, the U.S. scene is pretty quiet. Sponsors, come on, give some money. Let's get some events
Also,
going.
people at parks, let's like make some cool shit at your park.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, but that's what it takes.
I wouldn't put that on the park owners because at the end of the day,
not park owners.
Okay,
like the people. Like let's say Zuupack was riding in Miami.
Yeah,
I would be like, all right, Zuupack, like do something cool.
Yes,
like make something happen. And
you're right. It is up to the brands and to the pro riders.
You got to work with the park owner, obviously, and they got to be open to it.
I feel like the park owners have such low bandwidth. They're trying to do so many things to keep that place open and alive that like they need all the help that they can get. And as we should want to give into that so it can keep growing.
I think the park owners should just worry about making money.
Yeah,
that's number one. And then all the local homies should be like, all right, let's do something cool.
Yeah,
once a year, a cool event. Like that would be cool to me to see other parks do like one big event. Anyways, got RGR coming up. Yeah. You're riding in it. I am. You signed up for it. You gonna win? You gonna take this down? What's up?
I don't know, dude. I just have fun in there in contests. I like try to find some new lines. I like to feel out the setup. It's kind of like a free ride sesh. Like I don't think any of my runs are the same. I just
I'm going for the same run every time. I'm trying. Yeah.
I hope we get together the first round.
Yeah, first round.
I'd love to draw you. Yeah. It'd be fun.
All right.
I've gotten some good draws the past couple of years. Got like Bo go fourth, Will Canote.
Will Canote, yeah.
Yeah. Some good draws.
I just want Conrad. All right, we're diving too deep into RGR that people probably don't even know what it is. It's a rail only contest in Michigan. It's coming up next weekend, but
pretty sick too. I just saw the layout. Hunter graced me with a little early look, and it's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
we got a couple closeouts.
Closeout. That's we'll say that, and a metal rail. So we got that going.
Check them off. Check the boxes off. Dude.
That's the goal, right? Just check them off, man. All right, so let's talk content, dude, because you like you said, you're like the creative guy at Zuupack, and I'm curious to pick your brain on content.
Yeah, let's dive
because I mean, first off, how many reels do you have in drafts?
Oh my god, dude! I kind of mentioned it earlier, and it was a mistake, but I definitely have at least 30 in drafts.
You want to pull them up? Let's pull them up right now. Grab the phone. We got the phone ready to go.
All right, let's see.
I have 0.
You have 0.
I have 0, dude. You just click post. What do they need to be in drafts for?
I mean, it's just tough, man, because like there's so much good wakeboarding out there, and I don't want to be just noise, with any of the edits. I want to have a little bit of value. Like you watch it, and it's not just a waste of time. It's like you enjoy it.
You're happy you follow that person.
Yeah.
You don't want to hit them with the unfollow. I'm just gonna post all these drafts right now, dude.
Don't. There is an insane amount. Some of them are like different songs.
Brother, we have some from 2023 in here.
Oh yeah.
Boat riding.
Yeah. What? I'm not a boat rider, dude. It wasn't good enough. I don't know.
So how long are these gonna stay in drafts then?
One winter season, they probably will get posted. Okay. One off season, or if I ever really like get hurt like that again, saving it for rainy day.
There you go. Okay. So content though. Like what's I would say like yours and Zuupack's goals now with like the Instagram, video, social media, all that shit.
I can't speak for right now because we're still figuring out the direction we really want to go as a crew. But originally, we wanted to just make sick videos, do something that no one else was really doing, we felt like at the time. There's this big gap in kind of like this artistic style of showing off wakeboarding, showing that it's more than a sport. It's an art at the end of the day. And I know those are big words. I know some people don't like to call it an art and a sport too, even. But I think
people
it
get
fits,
hung up
man.
on the sport one, man. They for sure do.
I think it fits. I think it is because you're literally pushing yourself and you're pushing the boundaries of physics. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Some of the shit that riders do today is insane. Like, the level is insane. So
yeah, even some of the sneaky shit where it's not like, oh, it's a back 12. It's like, oh, you just hit this rail in this way and like transition to the water, and it's like, oh,
absolutely,
Matty Muncy shit, you know?
Absolutely. Just want to give that kid some love too. He is living the dream right now. One of the best, if not the best, rider, filmer, creative combos in the sport.
Oh yeah,
gotta give some love.
Everybody loves Matty Muncy, dude.
He's an inspiration, man.
He's an inspo, big inspo. Okay, speaking of inspiration, you got some inspirations like camera, video wise that you had growing up?
Yeah, dude, I did. I was such a frother on the sport growing up. I was such a little wake nerd. Yeah, I was literally refreshing Alliance every day during school, like in class, like trying to see new content. Photography wise, growing up, Bear used to be probably my favorite of all time. He put out a website a couple years after I had known about him, and I would just refresh his site. The same I would at Alliance, just waiting for new photos. And he had some sick ones. I remember he had this really cool portrait of Ben Horan. Like, he had some really sick action stuff too. But yeah, all that was pretty heavy influence. Ian Reed, Jason Lee, blurry photos from back in the day, Flash Garrison, Tad Matthews, Josh Letchworth. There's so many
some
good
names, dude.
I was definitely a little fanboy for sure. Because that's just how I like to spend my time, like reading the mags, like looking at the pictures, and like it was awesome.
Yeah, just consuming it.
Yeah. And actually, I found this out a little later, but there used to be a wakeskate photographer. His name was Roland Lugo way back in the day. And his mom ended up being like my 5th grade Spanish teacher, like way back. And he was so good at photography.
Damn.
Yeah. Definitely got to ask some of the wake skaters about him for sure.
Small world.
OG shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small world though.
Super. Can you speak Spanish?
Yeah, a little bit. I can. I did
poco
spend
hablo español.
Un poco.
Can't speak English.
I did spend a month in Argentina, so
They speak Spanish down there.
Yeah, the girls down there definitely don't speak English.
Oh yeah,
it's a good time.
Okay,
it's a good time.
Okay, I talk about Argentina though because I feel like you kind of brushed on that a little bit.
Sure.
And it sounded like it was a good.
Yeah, I
good
definitely
time.
want to give some love to the scene down there. Argentina is such like the country itself. They're very bare bones. They work with what they got. They don't have like what we have here. So they're literally like fixing up old cars from like the 60s and 70s and making them run and literally putting new build, new parts, new like everything into it. And they take that same mentality into their cable. So they literally, because they're so far from Germany, have trouble getting parts and stuff in. So they make do with what they have. They have right now 3 really sick full size with some more on the way. No, 2 really sick full size. I don't even remember. Did a lot of wakeboarding out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think of the parks because I've seen some very solid parks.
Pampa Cable Park, which is like the riders park down there. That's
the one with the big boat.
Yeah, the big boat. It's really sick to explore. I think we did some exploring after midnight one night and got a little scary because
in the boat.
Yeah, you're not sure if there's someone squatting in there, like hanging out, or like you never know. But yeah, it was cool. And then Molino Wake Park, which is
okay, dude. Talk about this one because I feel like this is one of the most slept on cables.
Absolutely,
like, nobody's seen this thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, bro, it is crazy. It's like professionals who had this passion for wakeboarding. They're like, they do other shit with their time. One of the guys, he owns like a grocery distribution for like fruit and stuff for the entire country. Another guy, he does tech, like he codes and stuff like that. They just have like real lives, but they found this passion for wakeboarding, and they all pooled together their money to to open up a park down there. And it was insane. And the way they think about it is so different from every other park. Like they're literally like wake scientists, I would say.
How so? Like dive into that a little bit.
Dude, they be thinking about the things that everyone doesn't even pay mind to anymore. Like they're thinking about the distance between carriers for the wake for each feature. If there's a better way to set that up, if like rope lengths could be changed to be better, different materials to slide on. Like they're really trying to investigate.
Yeah.
Find new ways to keep moving forward in the sport, which I think is so refreshing.
I mean, it shows in that park because I was watching some videos that you had there, and like the setup looks fucking killer. Dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. So they got some features over from Russia. I don't know the name of the feature company, but they supply a lot of those parks over there. Russia also has an insane scene.
Have you been to Russia?
I haven't.
Yeah.
It's not the best time to go right now, probably, but maybe one day. You never know.
Does it look like some sick parks?
Yeah. Yeah, and the materials and stuff that they use, like it's all cheaper than Unit.
Okay.
I don't know enough about that company to talk about it, but They have like these triple pipes. They had this like blue rail to rail that was so smooth and slick with like stairs on it. So they take some inspiration probably from Unit.
Yeah.
Definitely. But
for sure.
yeah. And then they had like this hand-built pool with like so many rail to rails and so many different lines.
That's what I thought like the sickest was the pool.
Yeah, because what cable has like, there's 2 in the U.S., maybe a couple in the entire world that actually have like an in-ground
legit
pool.
pools. Yeah.
And it was legit, man.
ND's looks like it. You know, ND Wake Park, they look like they have a sick pool too.
ND's is great. Like, dude, the angles on that shit look crazy. It's so steep, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks, and it's tall too, which is sick. So okay, so Argentina was pretty sick.
Yeah, and gonna give some love to Pedro here because he's been at both parks and thrown down some nasty parts, both at ND and at Molino.
Yeah,
he just put out a part there recently that was pretty sick.
Pedro's the man.
Yeah. But mad love for that scene. I think it's a winter destination for anyone to go out there that maybe is getting a little tired of Thailand and Asia. Argentina's probably got what you're looking for too.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. That's good to hear.
So. Dude, the way they blend their culture is so beautiful, man. Like the food that they have, the way that they party, the way that they live their life. It's such a passionate culture. Like the people do things. Everyone is just doing something with their lives. Like they're not keeping up with the Joneses. They're not caring about what's going on with the reality stars and shit. They're like living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Refreshing.
Yeah.
And some sick wake parks.
Wake parks, man.
All right. Favorite park you've ever ridden?
God dang. Favorite park I've ever ridden. That's so tough, man. They're all so different. Every wake park is unique. But honestly, maybe Dock 5 out at Germany this summer.
Okay.
I had the sickest time out there.
There you go.
Features, the way the cable spins. And it was actually a little bit different because most cables right off the start dock have a pretty long front straight. They have a super short front straight that goes into like a turn and then a long like third turn, I guess.
Yeah, interesting.
Third straight.
I didn't notice that from videos and stuff, but
Dude,
they have that like bouncy ball thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. That thing was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, they got some crazy parks over there, man. They got a cable with 2 pulleys too.
Yeah, the whatever that thing's called.
The Wake Park X.
Yeah, Wake Parks with the.
Yeah.
Sounds like more to grease.
Yeah, it
more
was
pulley liners to change.
For sure. A little more work maybe for maintenance.
Did you notice the difference going around that corner?
Yeah, it was scary actually.
Scary.
Like I almost ate shit going around it.
It's not smoother?
I couldn't.
Or was it because you were used to a different corner?
I was used to a different corner. I couldn't figure out the placement.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's actually, I got a funny clip in the next part that's coming out. So I do got a Zuupack part in the works, a little Germany trip where Glenn actually eats shit going around the double turn. And it's just like a funny layout moment, like right in the intro.
Gotta watch out for those corners. I always say it, dude. Corners will get you.
Yeah, they will. They will.
All right. So talking about Zuupack, I mean, what's the future plans? Because like right now, you guys are all over the place, right? Like you're still in Miami.
Yeah.
Luke is in North Carolina at Elevated.
Yep.
John Bonet is at Terminus.
Just
moved to Terminus.
Yep.
From Shark.
Yep. And Bobby's up in Michigan.
Bobby's in Michigan.
Yep.
And Gabe's surfing.
Yeah, Gabe's out in the water, dude.
Surfing. Okay, so like, do you think it's good that you guys are all set up or split up now? Or
yeah, I do personally.
I think it's cool.
Divide and conquer. You know, can really make the most of all the different scenes that we're at, and ideally, it makes more sense for us as we grow up. We all want different things, right? We're not as aligned probably as we were when we first started, but it gives everyone an opportunity to start up their own version of Zuupack where they're at. Kind of see it, realize exactly how they want it. And I think that's beautiful to give them the opportunity to like really bring in new groms, bring in new people, just make it whatever they want.
Yeah. Divide and conquer. I mean, that's the easy way to put it, right?
Big game franchising, you know.
Franchising the zoo. I love that. That's sick. You mentioned a part. Is Zoo ever going to do a proper movie? Zuupack movie?
Still got some clips stacked for one in case we ever go back to it, but
I mean, I guess you guys got the Sling movie. You guys are stacking, so that's going to take.
The dream, though, was always to do boat winch cable movie.
Yeah.
Dude, all 3 disciplines, make something sick, travel to like 2 or 3 locations. So maybe one day. You never know.
It's never too late. You can always film. That's the beautiful part.
But we do got a part drop in like a 12-minute little summer fling from Germany.
From Germany, okay.
Calling it, I don't know how to say it in German, but it's like Wildtierstation. It means like wildlife station in German. Okay. Maybe gonna phone call Cena, ask a friend for how to pronounce that shit.
Definitely, yeah. You want to call somebody on that one, not not try to do it yourself.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty hyped on that one because we involved some new people in that one. We got Louis Egrix, who is absolutely ripping over in Europe right now. Glenn V. I can't pronounce his last name. I'm not even going to try.
You shouldn't try,
He is,
I've always tried to, in my head. I'm like, I can't, you're Glenn.
Especially not on the spot right now. Like, I need to practice that shit for like an hour. But yeah, Glenn is the man, dude. He was chefing up like crazy while we were over there. He's just like really dialed. He's also another work hard, play hard definition kind of guy.
Yeah.
And we also got Katinka in the mix too.
There you go. So you got some good cameos.
Yeah.
You got nice. Yeah.
They got parts in it. Like,
oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. I'd say it's as weighted. We're all sharing like the same screen.
I guess true. It was just you and Luke there. It wasn't the whole squad. So that makes sense. I got a random question. Should there be reverts in a contest run?
No. Heck no.
You answered that before I even finished asking.
I knew where you were going, dude. Yeah. I think at the pro level, no. If you're riding below that, whatever, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But you should have the bag of tricks enough if you bobble to figure it out however you land.
Yeah.
No revert.
I agree. It's crazy that I think that we have to talk about that in wakeboarding still.
I know.
I know.
It's crazy.
You got any other hot takes? I feel like you got some other hot takes.
I don't know. Let me see.
Yeah, pull up the notes.
I might.
Max came prepared with some notes.
Yeah, I did prep. Perfectionism. Let's hot take perfectionism.
Okay.
Because I think perfectionism runs pretty rampant in our sport. From the way the handle is from a cable park, like if you get a weird knot or something, and it's not super aligned, people will, fix that shit and like really. I feel. You
mean the triangle isn't perfect?
Yeah,
I hate an imperfect triangle.
Yeah, stuff like that. The bindings, like even if there's rollers going to features, people won't hit it. I think that is a level of perfectionism. Yeah, that people need to drop and just be open to more things and just things happening. Because if you're open to the world, like I don't know, you just kind of flow and adapt a lot easier.
Yeah.
So I think wakeboarding needs more adaptable people or personalities, or I don't know.
I agree. I mean, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
The rollers for sure.
Yeah,
like stuff like that.
Yeah. Because then you start thinking about it way too much, and every little thing will start to bother you, and you just, I don't know, you end up where you can't even do it anymore.
Well, it's the same thing with like contests too, where it's like, oh, well, this contest could be better for X, Y, and Z, where it's like, wait, this is a great contest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are we trying to?
Yeah, you're not focusing on what's actually good about.
Yeah, what's actually sick about it. Yeah. You're just like, oh, what can we change to make it better? And it's like, well, you could do that all day, every day about everything.
Yeah.
And that's just wasted. I mean,
for sure.
When you have something great, like
just enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy it. It's sick. Yeah, that's good. Push through the rollers. I like that.
Yeah, push through the rollers.
Is there anything you'd like to see more of in the wakeboard video space specifically?
I'd like to see more videos. I feel like right now there's such a chokehold on social media within the wake world. I'd like to see us move away from that. I think there is a place for it, and I think if you look to other sports, they do it well. Kind of like doing these like drops, or what does Wes call it? Hard Post Fridays, just like more lifestyle, more just like behind the scenes. Even Trent is doing it really well now, posting the iPhone clips. He's kind of taking a more casual approach, which is what I think Instagram is for.
I agree. Casual.
Yeah.
For sure. Not like, I'm going to edit this reel for 3 days. It's like, well, brother, it's a reel, dude.
Couldn't be me.
They're sitting in fucking drafts right now.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why. Yeah, that's okay. I feel like we're kind of feeling a different part of social media where now it is becoming more of just like shoot it, post it, whatever, because there's just so much.
I agree. There's so much noise and there's so much out there that it's just, you're never going to get through it all. Yeah. You're never going to see everything.
You want to have this baseline of like what's good enough.
Yeah.
And you just, as long as you're above that, just post it and then maybe
for sure
save for some bigger stuff.
For sure. Well, I think the bigger stuff still needs to happen. Like, there hasn't been, maybe this year has had a couple more edits than years past, but I think the mid-length is like a super solid project type for riders to get involved with.
I agree. Just put a lot of effort into it. That's the only thing I would say. Like, don't, like if it's a soggy railhead, get that shit out of there. Like let's
sure
make some high effort quality.
It's quality, not quantity.
Exactly. Yeah. If you're questioning a clip, then it's already out.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the golden rule.
I mean, that's life, dude. If it's not a hell yes, it's probably a no.
Then it's a no. Yeah. That's a no from me, dog. All right, I want to hear about the cross-country trip you guys took, like, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, 3 years ago now, actually.
It was 3 years ago.
3-year anniversary.
Wait, no. Oh, it was 3 years? Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys did, what, over 7,000 miles driving?
7,770-something miles.
That's crazy.
It was crazy, man.
What was this? For the people who have no idea, why would you drive that many miles?
Man, so this actually was the trip we set out for the full part. we wanted to do a boat winch cable trip all across the country, visit all the sickest spots. We might have bit off a little more than we could chew on this trip. Even getting out of Florida was friggin' crazy, man. The way we did it was so weird too. Like, we had 6 dudes in the car, so everyone took a shift for driving, and we would just drive straight. I think we saved a lot of money on hotels because we would just drive. Like, someone
just
would
rotate?
rotate. Yeah, sleep in shifts, rotate. Like, it was crazy. It took us like 26 plus hours to get out of Florida. Some traffic.
What are you doing in Florida for 26 hours?
I don't know, bro. We went.
You leave from Miami?
Yeah, leave from Miami. Through the Panhandle, going to Texas.
Okay.
First stop was the levee. So sick. Joel, absolute homie. He's the creative mind and the maker for the levee. Built crazy setup to just have in your backyard like that. Like, insane. And we sessioned it for 2 days. We shot 2024 stuff, I believe. So the first Zuupack boots.
Yeah.
Kind of the trip really was about shooting the boots and giving a lot of love to the Zoo brand. So yeah, we got to ride some really cool parks. We did some sling demos. I think we did a Hydrus demo while we were out in Texas too, and then booked it to like Vegas from there. And it was pretty wild.
Why Vegas?
Because that was closest to where we were going. Personal investments, yeah. Okay. Only one night in Vegas though.
That's all you need is one night in Vegas.
Yeah, it was wild night for sure.
Did you hit the cable there in Vegas?
I didn't know there was one.
It was a 2.0.
Nah.
Lake Las Vegas.
No, dude, that would have been sick.
I think it has a kicker.
Just a kicker.
I think that's it.
Perfect. Luke Holmes
might have a very small flat bar, like pussy box style, but
whatever. There's a clip to be filmed out there. Should have hit it.
Okay, so Vegas, then what?
We were trying to do some boat in Vegas, and then that fell through. So then we kept pushing, and then I think the next stop was California. So that's a lot of miles between Texas and Cali.
Yeah.
We drove, I think, straight west. So we ended up in the south of Cali, which was like 6 or 7 drive from Sacramento, which is where the cable parks are at. Thankfully, Bonet had some family out there that hosted us, and it was super sick time. And then I think we met up with Adam Sinclair as well over in Cali because it was his first time visiting those parks and just making the relationships and, you know,
doing some demos and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, bros, and high fives.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, yeah, Cali was crazy, man. We were bouncing between Wake Island and, what is it? Velocity, yes. Thank you.
Which are what, like 20, 30 minutes apart?
Yeah, like 30 minutes apart. So it was super easy to breeze back and forth between them. I think we were staying like halfway between them too. Nice. So it was pretty chill. And yeah, Cali part of the trip, the levee was super hot. We like filmed absolute bangers. But then it had been a couple days without some clips, a couple days without some riding, you know. We were traveling. But then Velocity was insane, the level of riding the boys had out there. Like, we definitely were at each other's throats at that point in the trip, but everyone came and fucking threw down. It was sick. It was sick. I think Bob didn't ride at all until he stepped up to do the Pete into the casing.
Okay.
It was like his first laps of the fucking Cali stop.
Jeez.
Cali trip. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So let's go down at VIP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then what? What's after Velocity?
From there, I think we had met up with Keaton Bowlby over in Cali. Absolute legend. He does a lot of film stuff now. He actually builds rigs and stuff, and still industry side, which is really cool. Wake skates. Like, I think he's part of Quantum boards.
Yep.
So, yeah, really sick guy. But he shows us this crazy winch spot over in Reno, Nevada. Crazy freaking spot, man. It was this, like, waterfall dam spot. None of us had ever been at anything this big before. With this, like, concrete ledge that's, like, sticking out, but then there's, like, a closeout, so you have to gap to the ledge. And it was, like, really sketchy because there's all these, like, jagged rocks right in the landing and shit. And no safe space to fall. No safe space. But, yeah, we strapped up. We did a couple test runs. It was pretty wild. Unbothered. I don't think any police, no kickouts, no nothing on that trip. So that whole trip was, like gold, dude. It was, like, best case scenario, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. After Reno, so I think Luke crushed that spot. He did probably the most tricks. He did like switch back lip on that ledge. He did like front lip back too. He was just like full send at that spot. So it was pretty sick.
Okay. So Reno 911, but you move on from Reno.
Moved on from Reno.
What's up after that?
Pushed to Colorado.
To
sounds crazy, to Amondi Wake Park, which was really cool time. I think we did a demo, Slingshot Summer Sling demo out there, and then we just rode and hang out, grilled, and just shredded.
Good time.
Good time.
Then where?
From there, straight to Michigan. So that was crazy, man. Like, that was another 30-hour drive. I think we hit a spot on the way to Michigan, but
I hope so.
We're pretty much cooped up in that truck.
Yeah.
And like the timeline it's crunching because RGR is coming up quick.
Yeah.
Like, we had originally wanted to do this like weird trip tour where we end up exactly at RGR like the day before it happened, and like perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, it went pretty good actually. We made it in time for the contest. We were down a couple members at that point because
they're just
Gabe and John decided to fly home in Cali, so we were a little skeleton crew at that point. And then we pull up, we compete. We were just kept shooting too because we were trying to build up this pretty big library for the 2024 year. It was my first opportunity too to like really shoot some gear too for Slingshot, so pretty grateful for that. And RGR was a great time. I think I ended up drawing Bob during that, and I beat him in the contest, and then he ended up flying home. Literally just like left, like barely said bye, just like, and then I'm going home. Fucking took off.
Dropping like flies out here.
Left all of his stuff in the car, dude. We had some stuff we probably shouldn't have been driving with.
Yeah.
For sure. Got a little sketchy going through the middle of the U.S. back from Michigan home, but made it safe and sound.
Made it. Okay.
And produced a pretty cool video out of it. Like, that project is probably my favorite zoo project of all time.
It's a big one. Yeah. 7,700 miles is a long way, man.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Would you do it again?
I would definitely do it again.
Yeah?
I feel like I learned a lot, and I feel like having the second chance to do it would
be way more dialed. And
And I love to, like, the way, so we got the video ran as an exclusive on the cable mag, and the way they described the trip was so funny, bro, because they're like, we would never ask these guys why they did what they did, but they drove like the weirdest route, like the most insane, like makes no sense. And they said this in the article, and I'm just laughing because it didn't make any sense.
But that's why it's sick sometimes.
It's a great story. Like, we have a lot of great like stories from that trip that I probably can't say on here, but
sure. Yeah. I mean, well, you can say anything you want on here. It's just a matter of what you want to be heard from your mouth.
It was a great time.
We'll leave it at that. It was a good time. All right. Speaking of cable mag, you got any plans to go back to Europe?
I would love to go back to Europe. I think going to Europe would be just the next kind of thing for us for Zuupack to kind of spend a little more time over there, go to the parks, meet all the people, get to ride, and learn from all those guys too. Yeah. Because I personally love when you get to mesh styles and like get a little bit of a new going, kind of get tricks that you never thought of, or like think of things you never would have.
Well, you watch riders you've never watched in person before. Like the lines they take, the style they have is totally different. It's just good to draw inspo from.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
All right. Other than that, I want to talk about, so you've been trying to get into more photo work in the industry. Is that right?
I have.
Video work. So how's that going?
Pretty good, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not so good, but
well, it's starting. I mean,
I'm having fun with it, dude. Yeah. Like I'm doing it literally just because I want to do it. It's not so much to me about finding the work, but I really like working with the riders and just trying to tell their story a little bit or try to get their vibe out in what we shoot. Since I've been here in Orlando, I got to shoot with a couple of riders, and that's been pretty fun. Did some floating for Cody Hunnickett, Jake Pollock.
Yeah, you sent me some good stuff from Jake Pollock. Yeah,
appreciate that. Yeah, it's been cool. Definitely trying to get in with some of the boat companies. So if any viewers want to help a guy out, I'm a hard worker and
trying to do some shooting, dude.
Just trying to make some cool shit with my friends.
There you go.
That's it.
Okay. So shooting with some people here. That's cool to get in the boat side of things
man.
too.
Orlando is so refreshing because it just feels easy. Like there's so much access here. In Miami, it's a whole setup to go do anything.
Yeah.
Orlando, everyone's like already dialed.
Tons of people on the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
Boats.
Like to come here, so this has been a pretty hectic week. Couple boat shoots, cable demo, working on a cable project later today, actually out of the Cove. But to just be able to do all that within 1 week is like insane.
Yeah.
Maybe I should think about coming up here. Who knows?
Orlando's not bad, dude.
Not bad.
I wish the Cove was in Orlando, though.
Yeah.
Man, it would be sick.
Yeah. It would be.
The Cove is sick.
How far are you from the Cove here?
It's probably an hour and a half from here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, hour 20 maybe. I have to pull. I mean, it depends on traffic because the traffic there's crazy.
I thought you'd be closer over here.
It could be.
I don't know.
It's over an hour though.
Okay.
That's enough for me to be.
Yeah.
For it to be far.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, is there anything else you want to touch on here before we wrap this up?
No, I just
Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah.
Okay, there you
definitely. I'd like to thank the boys of Zuupack for always pushing each other, always giving it our all. You know, that's been huge for me growing up. Having some people to really like bounce things off of, and you know, like ride or dies almost. It's been sick. Thank you to them. Thank you to Slingshot. Thank you to Mystic. Thank you to all the people who have been along on the journey from start to finish. It's been amazing. All the people who don't get too much recognition. Thank you to my parents. Thank you to Matt Aiken. Thank you to Adam Sinclair, most of all. And yeah, dude, thank you to you, Hunter. Appreciate you.
Thank you to you, man.
Thanks for really giving your time to the sport and doing something you really saw and wanted to have in real life.
Absolutely, dude. Well, thanks for coming on, because I mean, I always say it, or I've been trying to say it more. It's like the podcast is, you know, it's nothing. The sport's nothing without the riders, and neither is the podcast. Definitely. So it's like huge to have you on and come and shoot the shit and talk wakeboarding, and it's always fun. Yeah. It's fun. Because obviously we've known each other for a while, so it was, you know, pretty fun to sit down and chat with you. But
yeah.
All right, well, I think we wrap this up, and you're gonna go take some laps at the Cove. I'm gonna think about it. And then
you're coming, dude. I'm dragging.
We'll see. I have to do some work before, but we'll see. All right. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for coming on. We'll see you guys in the next one.